Welcome to this week's meeting. Qualifying customers, assuming ability, inability to pay. Have you ever judged a customer to be someone who wasn't likely to want service or who couldn't afford much? Have you ever ignored a potential add-on like a service agreement or contract only to have the customer ask you whether your company offered them? Sometimes it's difficult to look at a customer without prejudging them based on their age, what kind of clothing they're wearing, their neighborhood, or whether they're men or women. Stop doing this. You may not be able to control your thoughts about a customer, but don't let your thoughts get in the way of closing calls and maximizing customer service. You really can't tell what a customer is thinking about doing or planning to do just by looking at that customer. Some customers may dress down in older clothes because they think that people will leave them alone. Some people like to feel comfortable when they're at home and dress accordingly. Well, exceed their expectations. Don't judge them and don't ignore them. Help them to see the value in whatever repairs, replacements, or upgrades might improve their quality of life. And don't assume that just because customers are well-dressed that they're going to want only the most expensive services you and your company can offer. It takes time and questions and discussion to determine what to suggest to your customers. You need to probe and explore. You can't just walk into a home and tell the customer what they don't need any more than you can just walk in and tell them what they do need. Don't make decisions for the customer, and above all, never reduce the level of your service to a customer simply based on his or her appearance, gender, or age. You can't know what your customers want to buy and what they are able to buy until you find out. So provide the same respect and great service to every customer. You'll be pleased at the results.
Oh, so what do you think? Can you fix it?
Pretty old, but I could probably do a couple minor things for you. Could duct tape it together, tighten up a couple of things without charging you too much.
Oh, really? I thought it might need to be replaced.
Well, it's, if you treat it properly, it should last a little bit longer. I wouldn't overwork it. I wouldn't put a lot of stress on it. For example, wouldn't use the dishwasher. At the same time, I wouldn't put stress on it that particular way. Wouldn't take any marathon showers.
Now, wait a minute. You said you could repair it. What are you talking about here?
Well, I just didn't want to, make you feel bad. I want to tell you the bad news. I think maybe I can help you out, save you some money. I just thought I would do that.
Well, you know what? Thanks for your concern, but I'd like to talk it over with my husband, and then we'll give you a call. So let me show you to the door. So, what do you think? Can you fix it?
Well, I don't know, Mrs. Peters. It's pretty old. And this valve down here, that's just about had it. I mean, I can probably go ahead and repair it temporarily, but to be honest, I'd suggest replacing it with a newer model.
Oh, replacing that, that's expensive.
Oh, I know. But, there's several other factors you should consider. For one thing, if I go ahead and repair the heater, the truth is it's not going to last much longer. You're just postponing the inevitable. No matter what I do, it's not going to last much longer, and you're going to have to replace it anyway.
So what you're trying to say is I won't be able to take a shower for more than 5 minutes at a time.
Yes, right. That's exactly right. Yeah. And another great reason to replace the water heater is that the newer models are much more efficient. So not only will you get all the hot water you could want, but you'll also save money on your monthly energy bills. And that's important, right?
Now, wait a minute. You said I'm actually going to save money here?
Oh, absolutely. So what do you think? Once we've decided on your new model, I can have things ready for you to take a nice, long, hot shower in no time.
Great. You know what? What you said makes a lot of sense. I say go ahead and replace it. Okay. And while you're at it, my husband said there's a toilet upstairs that's been leaking. Would you check that out for us?
Oh, gosh, yeah, I'd be happy to.
Okay.
Well, let's take a look at some of the water heaters.